I'm gonna take you along a little do-it-yourself, DIY project of mine. Well, it's kind of DIY because I'm doing it myself, but the kit itself is already done. I'm gonna take you all on a wild journey with me as I try to install these Edison light poles myself. Anyone wanting to install Edison lights on your railing but not really sure how or have the materials or know how to operate any kind of tool, I got you. This whole kit here comes with 4 poles, no drilling required, and this is your tool. And a little strength, manpower, but this is all you need. An Allen wrench, it's called 6-sided Allen wrench, or maybe all Allen wrenches are 6-sided. I have been wanting to do Edison lights, and if anyone knows anything about me, I don't like to sit around and wait for anybody typically. So I know I cannot do it myself, or I don't trust myself. This is something through a little research I think I can do. I went online, I watched a couple different videos. Nothing was really giving me what I needed because we have maintenance-free metal poles, railings on our deck. I didn't trust myself drilling into them. I also just wasn't really sure how to go about doing that. There are a lot of YouTube videos out there. Actually, I couldn't find one that really showed me exactly what I needed for this. That's why I figured somebody else must be looking for an exact kind of video. So I'm gonna make one. Here it is. I figured there's gotta be another way. There is. Lo and behold, Amazon to the rescue. This kit, it came, I think it was like 80 bucks. This is a no drilling kit, like I said, that comes from Amazon. There are 4 poles. I was initially gonna do 3, but I figured because this came with 4, that's gonna be some kind of a sign, so I'm going with 4. Now I wanna zigzag back and forth on our deck, so I wanna have 4 poles, and then I wanna have 3 attachments on the side of the house, so it'll zigzag back and forth. Don't know how I'm gonna do the attachment on the house yet. Details, I'll figure that out when I get there. But comes with a pole, this pole, and then this also comes on top. Not sure how tall that is. I don't know, maybe 8 feet, maybe 9, I don't know. But the top of this has a little hook on it. You can kind of see the hook there. How you string the lights along. Also comes with the other attachments that you're going to need. It was took everything out of the bags. I just assessed. Here's what I don't like about this one. These are your instructions, literally on the box. I don't like that. Didn't really come with a how-to. So again, I'm your girl. I'm gonna show you how to. If you have wood railings, it came with the wood kit. Now these you do have to do some drilling. You're gonna need a drill of some sort because these are screws, so you're gonna need that. I don't need that because we have maintenance-free metal railings. And I also was trying to find something that if you took the cap off, you could do it on the top and whatever. Couldn't find that. After watching some videos and doing some research on my own, I landed on this. I have not taken this outside at all. I just literally opened the box and looked at all the materials. I'm thinking it's going to work. What this does is, so this is the first attachment. This goes on the bottom, and that is gonna hold your rod in place like so. You also have another one that will stack on top. This is what will be attached to the railing along with this one. So this one has a bottom piece right here that the pole is going to rest in, I'm assuming. This one goes on top. See, there's no bottom to hold the pole. So these will be stacked on each other on the pole or on my railing. And then this attaches here. And all you do is tighten that together real good. And it comes with this, I don't know, like cushiony, almost like what a washer would replicate. Doing that so you can get it really tight and you won't have any wiggling on the pole or sliding around because this is more of like a grippy. And this is also gonna attach onto here somehow. So again, that it holds nice and snug. So this attaches to this piece. And then these, again, didn't come with a how-to, and I checked the website again and can't figure it out. So I'm gonna go with what I think is gonna work. You tighten it with your tool right here. I have no idea if this is actually going to work on my railing, but you're gonna come along with me and we're gonna find out. Watch. Let's go for it. We're gonna learn together. Hopefully this is a super helpful video for those of you that have been wanting to install Edison lights, but just didn't have the means or know how to do it, like myself. I got you covered. I did the research for you. And hopefully you'll maybe learn a thing or two and don't be intimidated to try things on your own. Let's go outside. I am outside on my deck and this is my backyard. And we just finished our deck, which is amazing. We finally get to get outside and be able to use it. I haven't done any decorating or anything out here yet. Just got the furniture. And I want to get these Edison lights up because I feel like this is like the thing that I really wanted, and I can work around all this. These are the poles that I have to attach. There are 4 of them. If you can kind of see the heads as you go down the tops. Needed something that would attach to the sides of these or on the back side without getting in the way of this thing. I'm gonna set up my camera here and or flip it around and show you what I'm thinking. After looking at my poles, I'm thinking I want the poles to be on the back side of all 4 of them. How this works, I'm thinking how this works is this one will go on the bottom here, like so. And then this will go like that down here. Go as far down as I possibly can without hitting the bottom. Which, I don't know, we'll see if this works. Comes with, or each pole comes with 6 different attachments or screws. The longest one is going to, I believe, go on this one, this way. And it will screw into that so it tightens it as it goes. The other 3 attachments go on there. It is hot out. Oof. I have to look at this. This looks like it matches up to the attachments here, but I need to just look at it a little bit closer to figure it out here. Before I go outside to make sure everything fits, which I take that back. I did go outside to just double test it quick and it should work. It should work. These black foam things that they gave, or that come with it, you are supposed to attach. Ones go on these, and then these actually fit inside like that, so that when you put it around your metal railing, it's got a soft and it won't slide or scratch. You can get a really nice tight grip and screw on your railing. I'm gonna go ahead and do all 8 of these along with these. We're gonna go outside and start attaching them. Once I get the first one done, the other 3 should go really fast because I'll know how to do it. That first one is just my learning curve. The rest should go pretty easy. Have the padding on all of the Brackman attachments, and all 4 are set to go. I'm gonna go upstairs and change into some shorts before I head outside to do this because it is hot outside and it's full sun back there. I should probably grab some water and sunblock too. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm outside ready to attach the first one. Again, this one needs to go on the bottom because it has the flat thing there, just so you see when the pole will sit in it, like so. You want it to have a spot to rest on. So this is gonna be the bottom one. I'm gonna attach this right now. So when I was looking at those really great directions that Amazon gave me, it showed longest screw here going to attach to this one. I'm gonna try that. And then there's a medium-sized one and a small one. And we're gonna see, they've got different spots for that. We're gonna wing it. Apparently it does matter. It has to go this way down. I'm going to attach this one next. And then we are going to put our poles in and see if it works. Taken around to the back side here, so I screwed both of them on. This is staying up, however it's loose, so I still have to grab the Allen wrench to tighten them. And I can't really show you that one down there, but hopefully you can see it. Let's try this view. And this one is also done. I just have to securely fasten it, and then the pole will go in here. I have to tighten these, and then that last little screw that I have is going to go in here to tighten it even to the pole. Same thing with that one up here. I'm going to put either here, can't do that one, but these two are for that other little screw, and then I'm going to put my poles on, and that should be it. Taking my Allen wrench, and I'm just going to tighten these. I did the top one a little bit, and it was actually very easy, and it really did squeeze the brackets together very nicely. It's really hard to do, by the way. Not on the other side. Recommend if you can do this on the other side without a ladder, that's what I would do. But this will work. I'm just too high off the ground to do mine. I think I'm gonna leave, I mean, those are really on there. This one, I'm really shaking on it. And it's not going anywhere. And so far, I'm actually really impressed with how easy this was. I was very nervous that it was gonna be a lot more difficult, but I think I just did it. Here, this came with another little small Allen wrench, so you have to take these out, black little screws, and then attach the other one and tighten them again so that your top part doesn't go flying off in the wind, which I'm not really sure it could, but the wind does crazy things. Just attach it, line up your holes. That, and then I have to go grab the other small Allen wrench that the kit came with to tighten these. They're not going in super easy, but that one did. So I'm gonna go grab that other little Allen wrench, tighten up these two, and then I'm gonna pop this in and see if it's gonna stay. A moment of truth here. I'm gonna put this pole in to see if it worked. Voila. Hey. So there's the tip there, and I'm gonna be able to string my Edison lights. Yes. Can't believe it worked. I have 3 more to do now. I'm gonna take you on fast time lapse here and get those done. I only wish things were as fast as what time lapse can do. I'll have to attach these at some point too, but I'm not super concerned with these quite yet because of how tight those are. Well, let me see here. Just kidding. I know what these two do. Just thinking that in my head, I'm like, but how does the pole stay attached? Very nice. So this goes on the back side, and this keeps the pole from coming out of the inside brackets here. Right here, this will screw into this, and then the same thing will happen on the bottom there. This keeps your pole in place from flying out. So I will tighten that as well and get to that bottom one. I think that's it. Ready. Got all my materials out, so I got 3 more to do here. They go a little smoother than the other one, or the first one, but we'll see. I'm going to put you on fast motion here so that I can get these done like that. I am done installing all of them. It wasn't that awful. Look at that, all 4. Boom, 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 boom. Took me about 45 minutes, give or take 10 minutes, but now I have to figure out how I'm going to attach them up above here. I have some ideas, but I have to run to the hardware store. I'm back from the hardware store and I got some caulking for my hooks up on my siding. You do not want water damage getting behind there, and it's also what he recommended. And the other thing I went for was to make sure that the hooks that I have will work, which they will. What else did I get there? That's it. What I have already done is done 2 of the hooks. I got my measurements all done, and I'm gonna show you the last hook. There's a hook right there. Oh, it's catching my finger. There's another one, and then I'm gonna put one more right there. That's when I get my hooks or my lights up, which I already kind of tested to see how high I wanted them. Ooh, that was the other thing. I got up on my ladder and tested how high I wanted these. I didn't want people that are tall to hit their heads coming out of the, you know, or even being close to the side. So I went about 1.5 feet up from my window, so you can see the hook up there. Gosh, maybe that's 2 feet up. I think that's perfect. I'm glad I went the height. I tested it. It'll look great. I think it's all personal preference, to be honest, but Zach's tall and I don't want him hitting his head. I went there, there, and then I'm gonna do my last hook. You are a trained professional like myself. Just kidding, I'm not. You need a drill bit, and I got my hook, and I'm gonna put the last one up. What I'm going to do is put some caulking here on the hook, and I'm going to put the hook in place. I'm going to wipe off the extra caulking that I have around there, and then I'm going to put the lights up and see how it looks. The last thing I'm going to do is string the lights back and forth, and that should be all. Plug it in and see how it looks. I'm actually really proud of myself for this, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see how it looks once it's all done. I might not have enough Edison lights, which is fine. I figured I might have to get more. It is what it is. Just like I suspected, I got halfway. I need another string of Edison lights to finish the job, but that's it. I got the second half of Edison lights installed and hung, and this job is complete. Now to see what they look like in the dark. Of course it had to rain, so I don't have all my cushions and stuff up anymore, but here's a quick glimpse of how gorgeous it looks at night. Obsessed. Can't wait to be able to use this space and relax outside on our deck.